Hello! Welcome to episode 23 of Can an 80 IQ Hillbilly defy all odds by achieving 1800 ELO ranking on chess.com. Terrible defeat yesterday. I was way ahead and just murdered the end game. It was awful. But thanks for tuning in today. We have the white pieces. We're playing a 1442 from Poland, Velikap. We're going to get into our Kali Zukator. I apologize about the negative attitude I had yesterday in defeat. We should always be humble in defeat. We should always be humble in defeat. Now, we haven't seen this yet in this series. This is something that happens a lot in the Kali, getting this pin. This happens a lot. You can play this several different ways. A lot of times you can just come here and pressurize the B7 pawn. But they'll take and mess up your pawn structure. So I've seen this quite a bit. I've played against this a lot. We can get some quick victories here. We can get destroyed real quick here too. So if you notice, I went back to the old logo. You know, I kind of started messing around a little bit on YouTube, and people were saying, "Oh, you want your logo to stand out and your thumbnail, get something bright." And you know, I've gotten a few subscribers and quite a few views, and I didn't expect to get anything. And I've kind of, what in the world? We have a tactic here. We have a tactic here. We might have got out of this one early. We might be going home early today, boys. Anyway, I started messing around with the... Oh, he resigned already. What a quick game. No rematch. He wants a rematch. I'd want a rematch too, but we're going to be humble in victory like we should be in defeat. I can handle the humility in the victory, but man, in the defeat it just destroys me. What a quick game right there. You know, I was actually thinking, you know, we haven't seen this yet, this early pin, and it's just such a, I mean, it's just a redundant thing that comes with playing that D4 knight F3 opening. I mean, it's perpetual. You see it constantly. I'd say probably 50% of the time you see this early pin. So played like a 2250. I mean, we only had, what, 8 moves. But 96.1% accuracy. No brilliant moves. 3 great moves. 1 best. No mistakes, no misses, no blunders. Played like a 2250. My opponent, Velikap, 67.8% accuracy. No brilliant moves, no great moves, 2 best moves, 3 mistakes, no misses, no blunders. He played like a 900. You know, I've played against that so much that if you don't know what you're doing, so like here we go right here. Typically the idea is spike C4. We transpose out of the Kali into, I don't know if it's a Slav or a Queen's Gambit type thing. And then the idea after this is, you know, they'll play this move trapping in their bishop to immediately come to B3. But the problem with that is, and you'll notice if you've watched me play the check Pierce, is I'll do it the opposite way. And I don't mind if they take over here because it's not messing up my pawn structure the way that it is over here. But so you take on B3. If they take, there's lines where you can take, then they take. And it's just not as clear cut for me. The engine would recommend to play B3 and then take. We'll see what the engine says here. Yeah, see the mistake. They wanted me to develop the knight there. This is actually a mistake move. It's not an accurate move. But I like to play it to break the pin real quick because 9 times out of 10 they're going to do exactly what Velikap here did and block. And then that's where they get in a lot of trouble. I'm 1.2 here. If they don't know how to play this against this, man, it can be really tricky. Right there's my first great move. And from there on out, he has to be sharp. He has to be sharp. I played this a lot. When they come down with that queen, that's a terrible play. Terrible mistake. There's my second great move. And again, these aren't like, you know, I've just played this so much. If you're a D4 player, whether you play the London or the Collie, you've just dealt with this Bishop G4 pin so much that you have to learn how to play against it. Or, I mean, you're just going to get destroyed. And right here, now this actually was kind of, he made a terrible move here, but I kind of, you know, if I would have just been quickly playing, I could have took with the knight. But realizing here, taking with the bishop, him taking back, then I got the fork. You know, Torres, if I'd have took with the knight, I wouldn't have got the fork. Maybe I probably wouldn't even have got the rook, to be honest with you. So that was kind of it. So anyway, I didn't get much time to talk about, you know, some of the other things I was hoping to talk about, but maybe we can catch up on that on episode 24 tomorrow. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Thanks for everybody who's watched. Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. Thanks to everybody who subscribed. I hope you all have a great day. God bless.